Today we'll be just taking a lesson on poetry. We have finished the first lesson. The first lesson was a prose piece. It was about the portrait of a lady. Now we will just slightly enter into a poetry, just touch of poetry only. It is a simple poem, a small poem written by Shirley Townsend. The name of the poem is A Photograph. All of us know what does a photograph mean. What is a photograph? All of us, because photographers got a different definition given by different people. Some people say a photograph is the pause button of life. What does it mean by pause button of life? So when we are silent, when we are still, when we are not moving, when we are posing, we take a snap. So when we go for a picnic, in the school, outside, wherever we go, we take a lot of photographs. And this photograph actually serves as a memory. It reminds of the occasion through which we have passed through. Always it gives us a kind of nostalgic feeling. Someone said that you don't take a photograph, you make it. Actually, it is an opinion of Ansel Adams. He says that we are not taking a photograph, but you make it. So, photogenic photographers, people have got a hobby of taking photo. Some people make life out of photo. This is our writer, the poet Shirley Townsend. Speaking about the writer, the poet Shirley Townsend, born in 1924, Townsend resides in Somerset and has worked as a teacher, editor and poetess. Three phases of her life. Worked as a teacher, editor of a newspaper, magazine, and she is also a poetess. She used to write poems. Few things about the poet. Shirley Townsend was born on 20th May 1924 in England. She is an English poet born in England, 20th May 1924. She is also a writer, editor, came under the influence of Celtic Christianity. So she was influenced by the Celtic Christianity. She is a writer as well. Townsend in poem, photograph. This is the poem that we are going to study right now. In this particular poem, what does the poet intend to tell us? She describes the emotions felt as she remembered the story behind the image and what it means to the poet. You see, now probably you also going through certain photographs which you have taken from the school or any particular occasion, maybe annual day or maybe any function that is in the school, and you are able to reminiscence, you are able to just recall your experience, and when you are recalling those experience, definitely it gives you a soothing feeling. It gives you a kind of travel into the past. So here what is happening is, this photograph which our poet takes, and looking at that poem or that photograph, she is trying to describe in terms of lines or poetry the emotion that she felt. The photograph becomes very important when the person whose photo is given in the photograph is no more. Imagine very close relatives or close friends when they pass away. When they are with us, we may not be spending much time with their photograph. When they have died and gone, that photograph becomes very important. In the context what we are going to study in this particular poem also, the poet is actually looking at the image, a photo of her own mother when she is no more, when she is not alive, and she remembers certain things. And what are the things that she remembers just looking at the photograph? A small introduction about the poem. The poet remembers her mother who died about 12 years ago. Around 12 years ago, her mother has died. And the poet is taking a photograph that is taken by this, taken of the mother, and then she just looks at the the photograph, and remembers certain things. So one idea here is that the poet is looking at the photograph after the death of the mother, and when there is a lapse of 12 years is there. After 12 years, not after 1 or 2 years, mother has died. After 12 years, she is looking at the photograph. The poet recalls how her mother used to look at a photograph and remember her own childhood. So what is the poet does here? Looking at that particular snapshot, looking at that particular photo, she is trying to remember how her mother used to look at the photograph. So how the mother was actually looking at a photograph when she was alive, and remember her own childhood. Means what? When mother was alive, when she was a young girl, she has taken a photograph. And after a few years, the mother herself is just looking at the photograph, looking at her childhood, her youthfulness. She just remembers her own childhood. That is a thought which comes into the mind of the poet now. The photograph was taken when her mother had gone for a sea holidays with her cousins and her uncle. This particular photograph which the poet is looking at is actually belongs to her mother. Now that photograph actually pictures a holiday scene, a sea holiday scene, in which the younger days the mother had gone to sea holiday. She had gone to beach along with whom? With the 2 of her cousins and also with the uncle. So in the photograph we have got pictures of 3 girls actually. One is the mother and other 2 are her cousins, girl cousins. Looking at her, now there are certain words that you are remembering. Just looking at her, she remembers what mother's sea holiday is. So we are coming across certain words in this poem, which you should understand the meaning. Paddling. Paddling means wading or rowing a boat. Paddling. Either wading. Wading എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നീന്തുക. Or rowing a boat. Rowing a boat also is known as boat. Paddling. Transient means temporary, which is not lasting for a long time. We are all transient. How we are transient? Transient means we are not going to live in this world permanently. After some time, we will just disappear. The dictionary says paddling means walking or standing with barefoot in a shallow water. When you go to the seashore, we don't go inside the water too much because it may be dangerous. So what we normally do is that we walk near the shore where there is only less water is there. Went paddling means swam with the short movements of hands or feet up and down. So went paddling, because we are coming across this particular sentence in the poem. It means that swimming. Transient means staying in a place for only short time. Which is a place? This world. This world is a place where we will be staying only for a short period. Now again, paddling is a verb. So a synonym is given there. Treading water. Treading means moving in the water, moving your hands and in a paced manner. Transient. You see how to pronounce paddling. Paddling. Transient. It's a 3-syllable word. Transient. So transient means temporary. Snapshot. We have got 2 textbook. The first one, which we are studying right now, Hornbill, and the other one, of course, snapshot. Snapshot means 2-syllable word. It's a noun. Snapshot means photograph. Rai, another word that will be coming in this particular poem is rai. You have to read rai. W is silent. dryly amused, showing that a bad situation is slightly funny. Labored, difficult. Labored means difficult. Is means easy, is. Circumstance. You see, circumstance, 3-syllable word, means situation. Nostalgia, 3-syllable word, nostalgia, feeling pleasure and sometimes sadness on remembering something. When we remember about a past incident, sometimes it gives us happiness, sometimes it gives us a difficult feeling. So that is nostalgia. Now we are coming to the poem. The poem by Shirley Townsend. The cardboard shows me how it was when the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. Just look at this particular lines. This is the first stanza of the poem, 4 lines. You can find that a cardboard. What does a cardboard means? Cardboard means a photo which is mounted on a cardboard. These days, when we take a photograph, either we keep in the album or we may just save it in the computer or something like that. But we don't paste it on a cardboard. But you might have found that if you are to frame a photo, this photo has to be pasted on a cardboard. So it is, a cardboard shows me how it was means a photo which is mounted on a cardboard is the one which the poet is aiming at. She is taking a photograph of the mother which is already mounted, which is pasted on a cardboard. So the photo, otherwise you take it this way, a cardboard is also stands for a photograph. The cardboard means the photograph shows me how it was, means an incident has already passed. The incident is over. The poet is telling that when I am looking at this photograph, it tells me how it was. When the two girl cousins went paddling. So what is there in the photograph? The photograph actually pictures two girls went for paddling. Paddling we have already said. Paddling means swimming in the water. It also means walking in the shallow water. So here we have to take into our consideration that walking in the water, seashore. When you go to the seashore, you enter into the water and walk. When the two girl cousins went paddling, each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. So in this photograph, what the poet is telling, there are 3 people are there. Who are the 3 people? Mother. Among the 3 people, who is the big girl? Definitely the mother. It is said that each one holding one of my mother's hands, and she, the big girl, some 12 years or so. So what is the age of the mother when this photograph was taken? In the photo shows that mother was around 12 years old. And what are the positions of other girls in the photograph? Both sides of the mother. Mother is in the middle. She seems to be slightly bigger than the other 2 girls. 3 people have gone for paddling. They are going to the seashore holiday. The mother is elder girl among the 3. What is her age? Her age appears to be around 12 years or so. Something around 12 years. So what is the position in the camera or inside the photograph? The mother is standing in the middle and 2 girls are on either side of the mother. When the 2 girl cousins went paddling, whose cousins? Mother's cousins. Went where? Went for walking in the seashore. They went for sea holiday. Each one holding one of my mother's hands. From both the sides, these girls are holding the hand of the mother. And she, the big girl, who is she referred to? She refers to the mother. And what is her age? Some 12 years or so. Around 12 years. You can see the picture here. Now, if this is a mother who is standing, this is not the picture of the mother. It is to suggest what the first stanza speaks. The middle one slightly bigger. On the other side, two girls are there. They are the cousins of the mother. They went for paddling. Now, what is a cardboard? Cardboard means a framed one or a mounted photograph. You can see in the picture. Second stanza. All three stood still to smile through their hair and at the uncle with a camera. A sweet face my mother's that was before I was born, and the sea which appears to have changed less was the terribly transient defeat. You see, what does the poet say is that, and the three stood still. Who are the three? The three girls, that is mother and two cousins, they stood still. Means they are posing for a snapshot. They are posing for a photograph. Snapshot means a photograph taken by a unskilled person, not a photographer. When we take a photo, it becomes a snapshot because we are not trained to be a photographer. All three stood still to smile through their hair. What do you mean by smiling through the hair? Smiling through the hair means they are in the seashore. When they are in the seashore, there is wind is there. Their hair is getting scattered on their face. And through that hair, which is scattered on their face, they are just smiling. All three, mother and two cousins, stood still, stood silent, without moving, to smile through their hair, and they are smiling so that their photograph will be taken. At the uncle with the camera, who is taking the photograph? Uncle is taking the photograph. So three girls went along with the uncle to the seashore for a sea holiday, and then the uncle is taking the photograph of the three girls. And what are they doing? They are posing for the snapshot. They are posing for the photograph. And they are just smiling through the hair that is scattered on their face. The uncle is clicking the photograph. A sweet face my mother's that was before I was born. Just looking at this particular photograph, the poetess remembers. She says, a sweet face. My mother's face was a very sweet face. My mother's that was before I was born. So the idea is that inside the photograph, my mother's face is sweet. How do you say that sweet? How can you say sweet? Sweet is something which we taste, isn't it? Sugary taste. How can you taste the face of the mother? Here, my mother's face is very attractive. Where? In the photograph. And when was that photograph taken? The photograph was taken before I was born. That means the poet looks at the photograph which was taken before the birth of the poet. That means she may not have seen the mother face to face in this particular smile, because when she was born, the mother was already a grown-up lady. So her sweetness of the face might have disappeared when she has grown older. So that is why, looking at the photograph, she says that my mother's face at that time, at the age of 12, when she went for the sea holiday, it was very attractive, very nice, very sweet. And the sea which appears to have changed less was the terribly transient feet. Now coming back to the sea in which they are standing. They are standing in the seashore where their feet is covered with water. And photograph is taken by the uncle when they are standing in the water. And the sea which appears to have changed less. There are two things which is mentioned here. Mother's face was sweet, means now it is not. The sea which appears to have changed less, the sea in which the mother has taken the photograph many years before remains the same. It has not undergone much changes. Does not mean that the sea has not changed at all, but it is mentioned that which appears to have changed less. It is changed, but it has not changed much. But what has changed much? Mother has changed. How mother has changed much? Mother is no more. mother marichupoyi. When she was 12 years old, she went to the sea holiday and her feet was actually washed by the sea water. But if you go there to the same place, still you find the water there. The sea appears to have changed very less only. The idea the poet here wants to say is that the nature and its aspects does not undergo sudden change. But what does it change? It just reminds us about the mortality of man. It reminds us about that man is mortal. Today's man will not be there tomorrow. He will disappear. The mother's sweet smile, now I cannot enjoy. She has disappeared. Watch the terribly transient feet. Whose feet is transient? The feet of the mother and feet of the cousins. Their feet are described as transient. Transient means which is not permanent, which is not there now. They will die. That is the idea. So looking at the photograph, the poet says that my mother's face was very sweet, but their feet has been washed away by the water. That water or the sea has appeared to be changed less even now. And they find that the feet of the three girls have been washed by the sea water because their feet are transient. When you say that somebody's feet are transient, it means that they will die. Means human beings do not have a permanent life. They will disappear from this world as